Montrezl Harrell, using it to perfection in order to get calls.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Thibault, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Melton. Harrell hits them both.
Every coach would appreciate having Montrezl Harrell on their roster. Plays unselfish, does the dirty work, and gives his team an edge.
Here's Durant. And he gets the bucket.
My goodness, the ball handling ability by Durant. He is putting on a show.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. 13 feet out. The Sixers again can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
And he knocks down the first one.
Line for the away team, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails both of them. The 76ers shooting only 23% so far. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Maxey. And it's in!
That's the end of the first half.
Nails the buzzer beater!
76ers.
Are you kidding?
16.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And the NBA Finals action continues here on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us on the Halftime Show. Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Johnson. Checking out the visiting team. They're already up 3-0 in the series and now trying to make it a clean sweep. Just a dominant showing from them in the first half as they look primed and ready to hoist up the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is they're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing in intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Your Sixers,
and here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Jason Tatum, Kawhi Leonard out there with LeBron James. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Williamson in at the 5 spot. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Tatum. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Wait, Dad, I got a question. I was going
not yours?
Nah, I'm
You sure?
Nah, but can I take them now? They're not mine.
These is yours.
I'm being so fair. They're not mine. I've never worn these in my life.
GT? What size are they?
7.
Oh, they might be. These are 7s. You can't wear a damn 7.
I mean, shoot, you never know.
You do know. Try them on. You look at your foot. I get you a pair of all black ones. All right, wait. I got you some white ones.
Yeah, you got me
You a
that.
7, boy. You ain't gonna be able to fit them, man. I'll get you some. You gotta squeeze it over. I don't know. These shoes. I can actually try them on. Try them. One thing, you can ask him. You can ask him. You want them. But like I say, man, I go get your size. They ain't gonna have bunions around the bit. I can see your toe. I can see your toe right here. I see your toe. What you doing? Probably take a couple steps in me. You know, boy. What you think? You the one trying to. You got them with socks.
I was like, they fit though, like, it don't hurt my foot.
You want to try them on. You haven't had them on for about an hour. You might be sitting in the car. You might want to walk in the mall.
Yeah.
Your feet gonna be balling up like a fist. See how easy they come off?
Yeah.
The shoes real easy to come off. That means like I said, if you want them, take TT or I'll ask you. Let them know if you want them or not. It's not a big deal if you want them. I gotta do that. Or if you buy one of the stores, you can get your pair your size.
Alright, I'll do that then.
That box, anything that's got a small on it is yours.
Okay.
I think a couple more. And this box is really anything else go. Just put them shoes back if you ain't gonna get them.
Okay.
If you think you want them.
Nah, them too small, them too small.
You tell her to sell them. She ain't doing them. I ain't know she took the soul out of it. I'm not too small for her. I want the soul.
I mean, shoot, I could probably sell it to somebody.
Yeah, them yours. Anything that's small, I think, you know.
This small.
Or I think the shorts, I think your shorts are medium, I think.
Small.
Smaller than yours. I just drop them on the floor like that.
I'm just trying to. Appreciate that. A 2XL, that's you. Alright. Medium.
And we just had to see that Mobile One drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Up top, Tatum. Defended by Harden. Leonard for three. Drills it from deep. Leonard's got 5.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Here's Tucker, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
LeBron James. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. Mitchell's checked in for Tatum.
At the line for Philadelphia, PJ.
Good on both. Williamson against Embiid. Outside for Mitchell. 90 seconds into the second half now. Leonard passes to Williamson. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Pass to Moran. Over Maxey. And Moran gets it to go. On the assist by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night. Philadelphia shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Back to Harden. And here's Embiid. And Williamson with the block. Right side Moran. Down low. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Harris. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Moran. Good. Moran's got 25 points in the game.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moran.
Still Sixers ball.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Pass to Harden. Back to Maxey. And here's Harris outside. The Sixers again can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Maxey against Moran. Leonard for 3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Leonard's got 8.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Harris on the wing. Pass to Harden. Now here's Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Maxey missing. Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the 3rd quarter. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
The assist goes to
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that take. I could watch moves like that all day.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
James finds Leonard. Oh, and Leonard throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Maxey against Moran.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. James passes to Williamson. Hammers the lob through.
Assisted.
Nearly unstoppable.
LeBron James.
No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Maxey passes to Harris. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Tucker. And it's Melton in for James Harden. Embiid passes to Harrell. For 3, Maxey. And And another miss by Philadelphia.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And they recover it. George passes to Tatum. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Tatum's got 20.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint. Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Thibault, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Here's Tatum. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Melton. 36 seconds left in the third. Harrell against Tatum. It's stolen by Tatum. And they're on the break. And stolen by Harrell. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Thibault passes to Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
The kick out to Ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
What they're banking on is us going too quick, forcing turnovers. That's how they can score. Just be solid, okay? Come on.
Telling his guys not to fall into their trap. Coach Rivers wants his team to play their style of basketball.
And it's really good advice, B.A. You can't afford to play the other team's pace or you're just going to get torched.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. DeAnthony Melton out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Georges Niang. And it's House in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Irving. Drops one in from the wing.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Leonard. Outside Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Milton's checked in for the Sixers. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Irving. Count it.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
Well, the 76ers shooting just 21% from the floor. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Out left to the wing. And he drives in. Oh, Leonard with the block.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Sixers ball.
Irving against Milton. Williamson comes with a double team. Niang misses from close range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Irving. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
That's tipped and stolen by Williamson over Milton. And that one's good. Williamson.
Hey, they're causing turnovers, and then they're taking advantage at the other end.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Irving. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
You can't forget to box out Kawhi. He is very aggressive at putting shots back.
Outside Thibault. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
That's his and that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
LeBron, he's checked in for Williamson.
Substitution for the away team. LeBron James.
Pass to House. Oh, they need this. Count it. Good.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Defensive foul. Paul George. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your sixth.
Gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Outside Irving. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And they pick up 2.
They're really working the paint now.
For Philadelphia, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Here's House. Knocks it down from distance. House has got 6 in the quarter.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Over to the wing. Back to Milton. Thibault against George. And it's Thibault missing. Gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. Leonard finds Irving. Ball outside. James right side. Here's Irving. Oh, denied by Harrell.
And for a big guy, Harrell's quick off his feet. He can block shots inside and on the perimeter.
On the court.
Reed's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Niang. And that one's good. Irving.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Milton for 3. The Sixers with another miss. Gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Outside Irving. James left side. Clock at 6. And yep, it's good. Irving's got 20 points.
It didn't take long tonight for Kyrie to realize he was in the zone. Incredible performance.
Milton with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Thibault. Back to Milton. Knocked loose. Here's House. They need this. Ball with the rebound.
Yo, watch the wide.
Leonard finds Irving. The teardrop. Count that one.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Pass to Leonard. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
The 76ers making a switch here. Niang's checked in.
On the court.
Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room. Back to Korkmaz. Fires the three. He got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Ball with a three. Buries it from three.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's
are you kidding me?
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
Pass to Korkmaz. And here's Ball. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Oh, and it's over! They are the NBA champions!
The end of the game. Thanks for coming out
well,
to support
they did
your
it,
team.
and as they celebrate,
you
can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes from winning it all.
An incredible display of resilience. Seemingly every time they were challenged, Grant, they rose to the occasion.
And B.A., I have to give props to the front office for making all the right moves. And the coaching, just phenomenal. And then, hey, it's a players' league. Those guys came out and took care of business.
And thanks to everyone out there who's been with us through this entire journey. Take care, and we'll see you next season.